one is probably the earliest of these. And this is colored tissue paper, supposedly artistic quality. It hasn't faded, so maybe it is. But I don't use that anymore. And I'm not even sure when I did it. In order of when they were done, the next one would be the one on the top there. It's kind of like a Chinatown street scene. You're welcome to come up and look at them during the break. This one is probably the most well-known and my favorite. It's called Walls of Antiquity, and was done after a trip to Arizona when I went to Casa Grande and some of the other places where people lived on these huge walls. And I was so amazed by it. And so some of the papers in here, you see the strings of the rice paper. There's some other in here that's handmade paper that I made, and the rest is watercolor. Because of the way the paint was laid on, it had a design that I found interesting, so I continued it with the collage elements. Well, this is done in France, and it's mostly all ephemera, things I found either on the street or in the restaurants or in the museums, just things that I found that I tore up and used to make a collage. Now, before I actually start, I've got a couple other things to tell you here. This is kind of a travel kit of collage items, and most of my collages, up until this series that started, have been done with rice papers, and mostly white rice papers. If I want color over them, I paint over. I don't do it ahead of time like some people do. So I have in here all different kinds of pieces of different textures, a few different colors, some postage stamps, just a bunch of junk. You know, we all artists seem to be hoarders of certain things. So in here I have that. I have some matte medium diluted in here. I have a Viva paper towel, which I should own shares in. But you know, they make good collage material too after you're finished using them if you dry them out. Some great colors and some more. So that's in there. And I usually have an X-Acto knife, but it's in there right now. So pretty much all you need. I have a friend in Arizona who is a paper maker. So what she thought were rejects, I thought were wonderful. So I have a myriad of papers from her. You know, and they're just, look at this. And look at all the holes and everything, and it's just wonderful. And so a lot of these are hers, but I have a lot more. And these ones I made in my blender in the kitchen, and I believe that's got onion skins in it. And that's just a plain one. This could be a tea bag, just a loose tea. Anyway, whatever you want to put in. I'm not sure now what that one was, but you know, some of this is in that one over there. So lots of different things. I no longer have a blender in my kitchen. No, I don't know where I've misplaced it. No, I don't think it did. I just never used it for food after I did this, but it was fun. Oh, and then there's another painting I had in here in the fine art show about 3 years ago that I put my name in. Some of you will remember it says Rankin hidden in the thing. And what I did was I printed my name on some of the rice paper, and then I collaged it onto the surface of the painting. Now, this is stuff in my Charlie and Cleo here. More matte medium. I do carry a knife just in case I need it for nicking a corner, but mostly this is just torn paper. These cheap brushes that Michaels have are pretty good for spreading medium, and they won't destroy your good brushes. And they come in a package of, I think, 5 for a couple of dollars. They're not very much. Different shapes, round, flat, whatever. Tonight I'm going to use this soft gel gloss from Golden. That's an acrylic medium. You can also use Yes, which is probably you get a lot more for a lot less money. And then this one is a soft gel as well, but it's matte. So tonight I'm going to use this glossy one.
Grace.